Once upon a time, on the edge of a lush green forest, lived a little girl with beautiful golden hair. Her name was Goldilocks, and her shiny locks were admired by everyone who saw them. But despite her sweetness, Goldilocks could sometimes be a bit naughty. Every time she went outside to play, her mother would say, "Darling, please stay in the backyard and don't go into the woods." Deep inside that same forest, in a cozy little house, lived a family of 3 bears, a big papa bear, a medium-sized mama bear, and a small baby bear. Every morning, Mama Bear would wake up early to cook delicious oatmeal porridge for breakfast. One particular morning, Baby Bear woke up earlier than usual, excited to eat his porridge. But when he tried it, it was much too hot. "Mama," he said, "can we go for a walk in the woods until our porridge cools down?" And so, leaving their bowls on the table, the 3 bears went out for a walk. That same morning, Goldilocks was playing in her backyard, feeling a little bored. She was very curious about what lay deep within the forest. What would happen if I just went for a little walk? She thought. Seeing that no one was around, she dashed into the woods. After a while, she got tired and stopped. "What a beautiful forest!" she exclaimed, admiring the flowers and trees. "Why haven't I come here before?" And so, she walked deeper and deeper into the woods. Meanwhile, Baby Bear, walking with his family, spotted a big beehive on a tree branch. "Look, it must be full of honey. Papa, can we have some?" Papa Bear shook his head gently. "No, my boy, that belongs to the bees. It's their home. We can't just go into someone's home and eat their food. It's not right." "You're right," Baby Bear sighed. "I'll wait for my porridge at home." Goldilocks, however, had walked for a very long time and was now completely lost. She was tired, hungry, and almost in tears. Just as she was about to give up, she saw a little house nestled between the trees. It was the bear's house. She crept up to it and knocked on the door, but no one answered. Peeking through the window, she saw 3 steaming bowls of porridge on a table. She knocked again, harder this time, and the door swung open. "Anybody home?" she called out, ear honing. Hearing only silence, she stepped inside. Drawn by the yummy smell, she went straight to the table. There was a big bowl, a medium bowl, and a small bowl. Being so hungry, she tried the big bowl first. Ouch! It was way too hot. Next, she tried the medium bowl. "Ooh," she said, "this one is too cold." Finally, she took a spoonful from the smallest bowl. This porridge is just right," and she ate it all up. Feeling full, Goldilocks wanted to rest. She saw 3 chairs by the fireplace, a big one, a medium one, and a small one. She tried to climb the big chair, but it was too high. She sat in the medium chair, but it was too hard and uncomfortable. Finally, she sat in the small one. This chair is just right. Tall. But just as she got comfortable, crack! The chair broke into pieces, and she tumbled to the floor. A little surprised, she got up and went into the next room. There she saw 3 beds, a big one, a medium-sized one, and a small one. She tried the big bed, but it was too hard. She tried the medium bed, but it was too soft. Finally, she lay down on the small bed. It was just right, so cozy and comfortable, that Goldilocks fell fast asleep. A little while later, the 3 bears returned home. Papa Bear carried wood for the fire, Mama Bear had fresh berries, and Baby Bear couldn't wait for his porridge. But when they got to the table, Papa Bear growled, "Someone's been eating my porridge." Mama Bear added, "Someone's been eating my porridge, too." Baby Bear cried out, "Someone's been eating my porridge," and they ate it all up. They looked around the room. Papa Bear noticed his chair. Someone's been sitting in my chair. Someone's been sitting in my chair. 2, said Mama Bear. Baby Bear wailed. Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they've broken it all to pieces. Puzzled, the bear family went to the bedroom. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, grumbled Papa Bear. Someone's been sleeping in my bed, too, said Mama Bear. Then Baby Bear gasped, Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and she's still in it. Papa Bear tiptoed to the little bed and slowly lifted the blanket. There, they saw the little golden-haired girl, fast asleep. What is a little girl doing in our house? Papa Bear wondered. Get her out of my bed, cried Baby Bear. Waking up to the sound, Goldilocks opened her eyes and saw 3 bears staring down at her. She screamed, jumped out of bed, and ran out of the room as fast as she could. She didn't look back, running and running until she was out of breath. Just then, she saw her parents searching for her in the distance. They had been so worried when she didn't come home. Goldilocks ran straight into her mother's arms. From now on, I will always listen to you, she sobbed. I will never go anywhere without asking first. She hugged her parents tightly, and from that day on, she kept her promise. Goldilocks became a well-behaved and kind girl who always remembered the important lesson she learned in the 3 Bears' house.